All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders from Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters, the House of David, the true believers, the sincere ones. There's Abraham Ash here at GMS Sacramento Camp. Today's date is January the 6th, 2026. The apostle Tar said that instead of this year, 2026, the year of apostasy, agents, and sellouts. And just like the Akim say, just hit that record button and let the spirit flow. And now I'd like to go into this this lesson because it's very spiritual, because in the Apocrypha says the Most High he's going to something like, goes where I can find it. Let me see. Okay, this one of them, it says Sirach 5:15. It says, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small." I read it again. Sirach 5:15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. Right. So don't be. You have to always dive in, even though it's not really nothing but something. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. This is the main scripture I like to get. This is the Wisdom of Solomon 12, verse 1. That says, "For then an uncorruptible spirit is in all things." Right. So everything is all spiritual. You see what I'm saying? So now we're coming in the new year, right? And here we got the Chinese New Year calendar, and it's very interesting, very, very interesting that this year, the Chinese New Year picked out what's called 2026, the year of the fire horse, right? And Chinese New Year is February the 17th, and so on and so forth, right? We all know the New Year is coming in a couple months, all right? And so I look at this picture and it's called the year of the fire horse. Oh man, this year is gonna be something crazy. Something's about to happen this year. And then also I'm thinking about. I thought about the year 2026, right? 2026. They're gonna roll out the 6G, right? And then here it is. We're coming in June, right? Remember Nate? I remember Nate from IUIC is that he says June ain't gonna be no microchips, and that landed on the 6 month. And then, so I thought about that. Like, oh man, that'd be funny. Not funny, but you know what I'm saying. That'd be something if the Most High roll out the, you know what I'm saying, the microchip either on that month or this year, right? The 2026, because you know how Esau Edom, he loves like numbers, like doing numbers, and you know um uh and symbolic, you know what I'm saying, all that. Horse, they like to go into uh what's it called, dang it, hold on, let me grab that. Isaiah, what's it called, man? really quick. I think it's 47. Isaiah 47. Yeah, the astrologers. Matthew 47 verse 13, right? Well, this start, man. This is sheesh. It start with verse 10. It says 47 verse 10. That says, "For thou hast trusted in the wickedness, thou hast said, none sees me. The wisdom and the knowledge it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in the heart, I am none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it rises. And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolations shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with enchantments and with a multitude of the sorceries." Right? So Esau, Edom, they have done it in Babylon. Babylon, Chaldean, they, what I'm saying, they had their own sorcery. They had their own, you know, sorceries and so on and so forth, right? Same thing with Egypt. Pharaoh, he had his, right? And they trusted in it. And look what happened, how the Most High, he shattered that. So that's what Esau Edom does. He loves to, saying into that sorcery. And this is where thou hast labored from the youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Says thou art wearied in the multitude of the counsel. You see what I'm saying? So now they not too sure. They're out of control. This out of control, out of their power, man. They're like, what the? They kind of like figured out what's going, like, you know what I'm saying? Lost confidence, right? They're losing their wisdom. They're losing their grip of power seat, man. It says, thou art worried in the multitude of the council. Let now the astrologers, stargazers, and monthly prostigators stand up and save thee from this things that shall come upon thee. You see what I'm saying? So they're getting worried, like, oh, like, put their trust in that, So here it is. The Most High is controlling everything, man. From right again, we just read it, Solomon, right? The 12th chapter. It's Solomon, Wisdom of Solomon, 12 verse 1. For then uncorruptible spirit is in all things. See. You see what I'm saying? So the Most High is controlling everything from the left and to the right, the good and the evil, man. You know what I'm saying? He created all things. You see what I'm saying? So here it is that now it's under control. Now you can't stop the nuclear missiles coming your way. You can't stop the chariots is coming from the heavens, man. You can't stop Yahweh Shemashai because he's on his way, right? What are you gonna do? Because you trusting all your sorceries or stargazers, monthly prostigators, and you're worried. You cannot stop that. You cannot. You can't control it no more. You thought you had it. We just read it, right? We just read it at verse 10. It says, and that has said in the heart, I am, and none else beside me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you thinking you're controlling everything, but the Most High is controlling you, man. You see, he's taking over. He's been taking over. You're fulfilling all you are doing is fulfilling his prophecy. in this movie. See, you can't escape from the Most High's wrath, the Most High's judgment, man. That's why you build your bunkers, because you can't stop from the nuclear fire coming down your way, man. Isaiah 47 verse 13. Thou art worried in the multitude of this counsel. Let now the astrologers and stargazers and monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. It says, behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. Woo! Dang! See how this goes? The year of the fire horse. Wow! Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm it at, near fire to sit before it. You see what I'm saying? So you cannot escape from the Lord Yahweh's wrath, man. The power of the flame, man. Here it is, the year of the fire horse. The horse means power. You know? Right? So, let me see. Hold on real quick. Let me see. Malachi. No, not Malachi. It's Zechariah. No, it is Malachi. Yeah, Malachi. And it says, Malachi 4:1. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as the oven, and all the proud, see? And right now, he feeling himself because they took down Madero from Venezuela. You know, we all know what that it is. We all know that Esau Edom likes to take resources, takes oil, rich, gold, whatever you had, man. And if you have no military over there, man, no weapons, no nuclear weapons, it's gonna be easy for him. You see? So he's right now. He's feeling himself. He's all proud, man. Now what? He wants to take Colombia, Brazil, Mexico, and then he wants to take Greenland. You see what I'm saying? He wants to take Greenland. So again, for behold, the day cometh, and it's coming. All right, that shall burn as the oven, and all that proud, yea, all that do wickedly, see, shall be stubble. Woo! See, we just read it in Isaiah 47, verse 14. Behold, they shall be stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of that flame. Woo! They shall not be coal to warm it at. There shall not be a coal to warm at, near fire to sit before it. See, they're gonna be as stubble. It says, back in Malachi 4:1, for behold, the days cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all that proud, yea, and that all do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day cometh shall burn them up, says the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. You see? So that's what's coming to here, Babylon the Great whore, man, because this Babylon's the Great is nothing but sorcery, witchcraft, black magic. You could name it, man. It's all here it's all go against the Most High's commands. So now the judgment is coming to Esau Edom. Lamentations, right? It says that. Let's see. Lamentations chapter 4 verse 21, it says, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. See? The Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He will no carry thee away to captivity. He will visit the iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover their sins. You see what I'm saying? So now the Yahweh Shai, that now is visiting Esau Edom, all the crimes that he's doing, and look what's happened from all the crimes that he done since in the beginning, and now today, you see. So Esau Edom is all he's doing is stacking up his charges, and when the charges it says the sins has reached to the heavens, man. And that's when the Most High is finna let a hammer down on Esau Edom. Let me see. Bear with me. Oh yeah, it says Isaiah 18 verse 5 says, For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High had remembered her iniquity. You see what I'm saying? So all the things that he done, Esau Edom had done to the children of Israel, and the crimes that he did committed to the earth, and so all the charges of Esau stack up to the heavens, man. And when the judge says enough is enough, now he gonna let a hammer down on Esau Edom, man. And that's when that nuclear fire is gonna come. Real quick, I'll probably close out here. It says, Revelation 19 verse 11, And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteous he does judge and make war. His eyes were as flame of fire, and of his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High. And the armies which were in the heavens followed him, and upon the white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goes a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations. Woo! And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and and he trieth the winepress of furnace of the wrath of the mighty power. And that's what's coming. See? So Yahweh Shemashai, the king, who I read it, and he said on his vesture, on his right, on the thigh on a name written, Kings of Kings and Lords of Lords. And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all of the fowls that fly the midst of heaven, Come and gather yourselves together into the supper of the great power. You see? So he's on his way, man. Yahweh Shemashai is about to get busy on his nations, man. So right now he's gathering the nations over to the Valley Shapat. The Most High had judged that all the nations gonna gather or Middle East, man. And 30 rivers over there. You know, that's when it's gonna crack off, man. You see? So he gonna come judge and make war. So when Yahweh Shemashah comes, he's gonna judge and make war, man. And he's gonna smite all the nations, take off all the nations off the throne. You know? And Yahweh Shah is gonna rule forever and ever, man. You see? So I just wanna go close out. I'm gonna end it there, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out. But first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders from Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters, the house of David, the true believers, the sincere ones. Until next time, Shalom.